Hello again. Okay, so you can't get enough of me today. Alright, so another question by Noel. So he wants to, I think, divide his Sarracenia rhizome before he repots it. So that's actually a good thing for me. So I cheated a little bit. I chose the most easiest plant ever. Noel's got a lot more work than I do. Alright, so what I did was I took off all the soil, well, most of the soil at the top here, so I can show you. So the rhizome grows sideways, and then after a couple of years it will start creating divisions from the rhizome. So it'll make tiny little plantlets from that same rhizome, all with its own growth points and then also its own roots at the bottom. Okay, so this one that I've selected, you'll see that it's got one growth point over here, one growth point over there, another growth point over here. Okay, and then this is the rhizome going across like this. Okay, so I've removed most of the soil at the top. Okay, so I'm just going to remove some more of it. Okay, the nice thing about divisions is they usually just snap off quite easily. Let me just show you here quickly. Okay, so there you go. Right, so it's still got the roots attached to the bottom, and the nice thing about this, you can either cut them off or some of these just snap off really easily. Okay, just like that. Okay, make sure that the divisions has got its own roots. Okay, so they're actually quite difficult to root in my experience. Okay, so it might just be me. Okay, and then this one over here, you see that it's stuck, but this part over here, it's got its own roots on the side, so you can basically just snap them apart like that. There you go. So one more division over here. Okay, and then these guys you can just repot as I showed you before. Okay, so we'll cut off all the dead parts at the top. Okay, best time to do divisions is when? Same as repotting, during winter time. Okay, I wouldn't suggest doing this during summertime because there's a chance that you might lose the original plant or some of the divisions that way. So just do this during winter time when they're asleep, and they'll just wake up in new soil and they're happy. Nothing funny happened to them. Just like that. Okay, so then you can just repot these up. I'm just going to rinse them off so you can see them quickly. Okay, same with this guy. So anything dead and dry you can cut off. Leave anything green, red, yellow, pink for photosynthesis. Alright, should you get one part of the rhizome that's got some little baby plantlets on the side over there, but those don't come off easily, firstly, or they don't have any roots attached to them, just leave them as is and just rather repot that as a little clump by itself, and that should divide within the next season or two, and then you can remove those divisions, the dormancy after that. Okay, so it'll just be like that, perfectly healthy rhizomes, and then these guys can just be potted up by themselves and then wake up in springtime. Okay, great stuff. Still have a good weekend. Speak to you soon.